Well, the old guy's back. And this is going to be something a little different. I was telling you guys that I had written this bloggy thing a few years ago, and I thought maybe I'd share it in vlogular form here. And bear with me, this is something a little different. I'll be referring to some notes and some script, but a lot of it came right out of here. So the drug-induced information you're about to hear is almost all true, except for the stuff that isn't, okay? It's called Smiling in Hell. It's the chronicles of an over 50 job hunter. I wrote it back a couple years ago. And here's a little word of explanation. You know, the following narrative, it's really intended to cast a light-hearted strobe on the otherwise root canal-like experience of looking for gainful employment, especially in the current wonderfully welcoming economic environment. And I don't want you to get the wrong idea. Being a dedicated and experienced, you can read that as scarred, occupational spelunker, I don't want to give the impression that I don't sympathize, empathize, have respect for, and would like to share a cold one with all of the other poor, unfortunate folks who are out there, or unfortunate souls who have found themselves in that situation. Unfortunately, considering my current lack of financial fluidity, I'll have to owe you one. So anyway, looking at life with the proverbial jaundiced eye, which I tend to do, or humorous slant, which I also like to do, is and always has been this poor vlogger's way of keeping life in perspective and to keep from going nuts. But it also reduces the amount of damage I inflict on the family dog, keeps my Jack Daniels bill and my sertraline bills down, and wards off other occasional disturbing and unhealthy daydreaming that I won't bore you with here. That's my dog. So that said, rest assured that this should not be interpreted as insincere, insensitive, uncaring. Believe me, knowing that how floundering for a gig is such a hugely disheartening and distressing place in which to find yourself, I wouldn't wish it on anyone. Okay, well, that's not entirely true. If you're like me, you could probably think of at least a half a dozen folks you'd like to stick the unemployment pin in their voodoo action figure, right? But we don't yet, mainly because I don't know where to find one. Maybe I'll check Amazon. So anyway, bear with me, or bear with me if you're cute, and we'll share some thoughts and adventures that we've encountered on the road to making a living. It'll mostly rely on my actual experiences involved in this painful process, and hopefully get you nodding in affirmation. And when you see that you're not the only one who has had to run the same gauntlet. It may even give you a well-earned smile, you know, at least inside, for a minute. And hey, misery loves company, right? So if you don't mind keeping me company, I'll keep you company, and we'll go into Smiling in Hell. And that's what I'm calling this little vlog-a-log. It's kind of like a monologue on a vlog, so it's a vlog-a-log. You know what I mean, right? It's okay. It's like if you're not working, and you might want to get your mom or your dad if you're young, and have just started working, or your brother or your older aunt and uncle or whatever, because I guarantee you they'll go, oh yeah, when they hear this. But anyway, it's like, okay, you're not working, and you have to go to a birthday party with a room full of your family, right? And that includes in-laws and aunts and uncles and cousins, half-cousins, relatives you've never met before, and others total strangers. And you have to answer the how you doing question from everyone. That's smiling in hell. If you've ever strolled casually through a conference convention hall full of business of friends and acquaintances, former employees, co-workers, even the guy who filled the vending machine asking, "Hey, you found anything yet?" You are smiling in hell. And if you've ever tried to enjoy a neighborhood cookout or other social outing with your best friends, neighbors, golfing buddy, your kids' friends and parents, dogs, cats, hamsters, and turtles, and had to answer, "So how's it going?" from them all. Well, maybe not the turtle. Anyway, that's called smiling in hell. And it's where the infamous "hang in there," along with the "how's the job hunt" coming along. Any luck can really get under your epidermis. So this will be a chance for us to tiptoe hand in hand down the yellow brick road and maybe see the Wizard of Jobs. If you've never lost a job, well, you're one lucky son of a gun, or daughter of a gun, since Jobus interruptus don't know no gender discrimination, and I hope you never do. So, but for those of us who have been involuntarily accepted, kicking and screaming into the great fraternity called the unemployed or ex-employed, are connected. We're joined at the displaced hip. We can feel comfortable with each other and not feel like a second-class citizen. So let's check our inferiority complexes at the door, okay? Grab a cold one and relax. We know that we know thoughts and feelings that we know that folks who have never lost a gig don't know, won't, and can't know. So be proud. Okay, so this is an opening. Check back to follow some of the adventures, exploits, experiences one can encounter along the highway to finding a job. Actually, I'm going to talk now and then and share some ideas and thoughts that may be helpful if you're looking for a GPS through the land of vocationally undead. Who knows, you may actually get some ideas on how to keep, well, smiling in hell. That's a pretty good title for a vlog, isn't it? Old Guy will be back with more Smiling in Hell. See you then.
For more Smiling in Hell, subscribe for weekly videos. Thanks for watching.